Chem of Science. Today our lesson's on matter. Hopefully by the end of this lesson you will be able to give us a definition of matter, differentiate between a substance and a mixture, differentiate between a homogeneous and a heterogeneous mixture, and then finally differentiate between a substance and a compound. Now most likely somewhere in your science education you've come to understand that matter is something that has both mass and volume, where mass is a measure of the inertia of an object and the volume is the measure of the space it occupies. Since chemistry is a study of matter and its changes, scientists need a way to describe matter, its qualitative properties. To begin, we're going to divide matter into two very broad categories, mixtures and substances. Let's take a look at mixtures first. In looking at a mixture, let's define it first. It's a physical combination of two or more types of matter. And this combination of matter can be separated by some physical means, such as distillation or filtration. There are two types of mixtures. There's a homogeneous and a heterogeneous. We're going to talk about a homogeneous first. A homogeneous mixture is a type of mixture where all the different types of matter are evenly distributed throughout this combination. Examples would be your drinking water or the air we breathe. So if a mixture is not homogeneous, it has to be heterogeneous. This type of mixture is where you can see the individual types of matter that make up the mixture. Examples of this would be something like a chocolate chip cookie, or even the members of your classroom. Your classroom is a very good example of a heterogeneous mixture. Now that we've finished up with mixtures, let's talk about substances. Substance is a type of matter that is uniform throughout, and it can only be broken down by some chemical process, unlike a homogeneous mixture or any type of mixture that can be separated through some physical process. Now let's talk about the elements first. Elements are made up of only one type of atom. They cannot be broken down any further, and they are uniform in physical and chemical properties throughout. The other type of substance are compounds. Compounds are elements that are chemically combined, and in order to separate them you would have to go through another chemical process to break them apart. Examples of a compound would be something like water or table salt. This brings us to the end of our lesson on matter, and hopefully you can answer these questions. Can you define matter? Can you differentiate between a substance and a mixture? Can you differentiate between a homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture? And could you differentiate between a substance and a compound? I hope you can. Until next time, this is the Mad Chemist saying goodbye.